welcome back to my YouTube channel. Short story time. Why I hated preschool. So I hated preschool because of one situation. After that situation, I was like, I am not going back, and they just had to homeschool me. Okay, so little me, not knowing anything about being unruly or anything like that, going to preschool. My mom drops me off, and I just don't know. Maybe my the lady vibe was just not my type of vibe at the time. Little me, I'm not sure, but all I know is if I don't want to do something, nobody's gonna force me. If I came to learn, you're not gonna force me to do something else. Okay, so first of all, in preschool, they literally have this nap time, whatever. So the whole day goes by. The teacher was like A B C D 1 2 3. A for apple, B for bat, C for cat, D for dog. All these preschool things, and we eat our lunch. And then they call it nap time. I think that day I was either doing something I love, maybe coloring or being troublesome or something. I was doing something, and the woman decides to tell me go and sleep. And I think I said no. If my mother not forcing me to go and sleep, why would you force me to go and sleep? I don't want to sleep. So I think she didn't like the fact that I said no, and every other little child was going and sleep. And this little short girl, little short child, want to come and tell her no in her own school. I don't know what happened, and she thinks she was gonna whoop my ass. Let's just see. She was gonna whoop my ass. So I bite her. And at that time, I had at least this baby tooth. I had those baby tooth that was sharp. I bite the lady. I feel sorry for her, but I bite her. And she whooped my ass. And because she whooped my ass, because I did not want to sleep, I told my mother, no, I'm not going back there. And my mother don't like people beating the children, especially if her child don't want to sleep. Like, you could have just let me do my coloring. I was not doing anything destructive. I was just coloring. So why? You could have just sent me at my home. Something. But you choose to beat me. So if I bite you, you look for it. Honestly, I would say that the biting was, but I was a child. As a little, maybe 3, 4 years old. So yeah. So after that, I was homeschooled, and after that, I could not see her. Cannot see her. Like, just the sight of her reminded me that she whooped my ass. I had no problem with a teacher beating me, honestly. When you need licks, you get licks. But I did not need licks. Like, honestly. Why, if a parent not beating their child for not wanting to sleep, who as a teacher give you the right to do that? It's like, honestly, like, the biting was extreme. I didn't even bite her that hard though. I could actually remember it. I didn't bite her that hard. But I would just say I shouldn't have bite her. Shouldn't have. But I bite her. Bite her. She should have never tried to force me to go and sleep. If I don't want to sleep and I want to color, allow me to be great. Allow me to be great. But other um other trend didn't have a problem with her. But I still didn't have a problem with her. But you're not gonna force me to do what I don't wanna do, child or not. And I respected everybody. I had good manners. I still do. I respect everybody. I have good manners. I am very polite and whatnot. I was a very, very attentive student. Preschool, primary school, secondary school. Yes, no teachers never had a problem with me, except for those that tried to bully me in secondary school. Anyways, that's another type of story. But anyways, preschool, that just one incident. And I was like, homeschool. I was homeschool after that. I actually learned more homeschool than I did in the school, because every day it was the same thing. The same thing. Every day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A B C D E F G. It's the same thing. A for apple, B for bat, C for cat, D for dog, E for egg, F for frog. Nothing like stories. Oh, did they read like one story? Did they read one story? I don't know, because it was the same routine all the time. You get like a few minutes of coloring, then you go and eat your lunch, and then they would force you to go and sleep. Like, sometimes it's not a problem. Sometimes it's really not a problem. When they send you to sleep, you literally want to sleep. But sometimes you don't want to sleep. Like, even as children, teenagers, and adults, you can't force somebody to go and sleep. That doesn't have to be tired, sleepy to go and sleep. Give them an injection to go and sleep. You can't force people to go and sleep. So why force somebody's child to go and sleep? Why force our children to go and sleep if they don't want to sleep? When a baby crying, when a mother give birth and she and the father sleeping, and then the baby start crying, they have to literally breastfeed, feed, bottle feed the child, the baby, until the child fall asleep. They can't force the child to go and sleep. So why would this lady try to force me to go and sleep when I did not want to sleep? And I knew wrong from right at that time already. So if I knew you couldn't force a baby to go and sleep, why would you force me to go and sleep? And that was the whole issue. And I went to secondary school and I still didn't like her. Just for that. I didn't hate her, just didn't like her. Big difference. I don't hate people. Hate is a strong word. Very strong word. Yeah, and every time I hear parents say a teacher beat the child because of this or the, I think there was a time a woman was saying a teacher beat her child in preschool because the child didn't want to eat the food that they had, and it brought a big confusion, and she had to start bringing lunch for her child. And I remember like same thing for me, but the lunch was different. My mom was giving her child lunch. We didn't have to like. That time it wasn't doing lunch um for I don't know how it was, but my mother gave me lunch, but it was sleeping. I don't want to sleep. That's the problem. I don't want to sleep, and the woman wanted to force me to go and sleep. Why would you do that? You don't force your children to go and sleep. You never force your children to go and sleep. So why would you force me to go and sleep? And I'm in a school. No matter if they say preschool, you have to sleep. When I want to sleep in preschool, I will sleep. When I don't want to sleep, I'll call her. I was not disturbing anybody. If I wasn't disturbing you, then why would you come and harass me? If we're in school and I don't want to sleep and I want to color, do what you gotta do. If you have to sit on by your desk, sit on by your desk and leave me alone. Leave me alone. But no, she felt like, nah, she alone and not sleeping. And I don't even think I was the only one that was not sleeping. They had another, was it? So I can't remember who was the other person that was sleeping because most everybody I knew there. But I can't remember who exactly. But they had somebody else that was not sleeping. And I can't remember. Did she beat that child too? But I'm saying my story. I don't know nobody else's story. But anyways, don't force children to sleep. Especially in school. Like, come on now. That nap time, make it if the child want to sleep. Have it there. If the children want to sleep, they'll go and sleep. If they want to color, they want to color. That makes no damn sense. And then you will give us that bad habit of sleeping after lunch, and then when we go to secondary school, primary school, and whatnot, and the habit in us already that we have to go and sleep right after lunch. You always say we got bad manners. Who gave us that bad manners? I didn't get that bad manners because I am not somebody that go and sleep right after lunch. Only time that would happen is if I'm like really tired. That's the only time. But yeah, y'all give bad manners, and then y'all will complain and say they go and sleep right after they eat lunch, or in school, in primary school or secondary school, when you're taking a little nap on your desk, and the teacher will be like, bad manners. Who gave us those bad manners? Think about it. In preschool, y'all give us these bad manners. Y'all send children to come and sleep. And when they don't want to come and sleep, you'll beat their asses. You'll whoop their asses. So, anyways, that's the story time, the short story time. I got whooped by my preschool teacher because I didn't want to sleep. Reason why I hated preschool and got homeschooled. That didn't affect me though, honestly. I learned more homeschool than I was doing in preschool. 1, 2, 3, ABC. Because that's all one they was like teaching us in school. Like every day was the same shit. Every single day. Like, give me something new. Anyways, bye guys. Hope y'all enjoy this little story time. Bye.